Welcome to Parev TV. We are very, very excited and equally honored to be connecting with the primate of the Diocese of the Armenian Church of Brazil. His name is Bishop Nareg Berberian. He is very well known to the American Armenian community. He has served in various churches in the Diocese of the Armenian Church of America, in Texas, in Virginia, in Connecticut, in especially Florida, Boca Raton. He is a graduate of St. Nerses Seminary, and he is actually a doctor. He has got a doctorate degree, and he was, in 2014, got into the, elected as primate of the Diocese of Brazil. This is the first time we are reaching out to him. And the reason we are reaching out is because of the latest news that Latin America is being hit by the pandemic. And especially Brazil is being hit very, very hard. So, Sir Pazan, thank you for joining us. It is really, I repeat, a great honor, privilege to talk to you, and just to get an idea of what is happening to the community in Brazil and the Armenian community specifically. Help us out.
Sure, thank you. First of all, thank you for inviting me to be a part of your program. And I also have heard about you so many times. I didn't have chance to meet with you in person, but it's nice to know you through this communication. I just want to let you know that these days we're truly very anxious, and we are living in fear about this rapid spread of the coronavirus in Brazil. To update with you the numbers, as of today, we have 294,000 infected cases. We have 116,000 who recovered, and we have close to 19,000 deaths so far in Brazil. Every day, people are unfortunately are dying. It's been almost 2 months that all the factories and businesses are closed in Brazil, and this is not good for the country because economically it's sinking. Considering that São Paulo is the heart of Brazil, the way in New York, for example, is the heart of the United States, same way in here. And many people are concerned about their health because the health insurance is not the same as in the United States. And also, there is no work. They are not working. They are using their savings, and their savings is almost finished. So this is a concern on behalf of the people. They are very much concerned. And comparing with the other countries, São Paulo, the authorities of São Paulo, they were not able somehow to force the people to stay in their homes. They are not staying in their homes. They are always out, and it's been 2 months. They had enough, and the authorities, whether it's mayor or the governor of São Paulo, they try to forbid, for example, to use the cars. For example, they use the numbers of the car. If your car number ended with even number, certain days you could go out. If uneven, other cars were able to go on other days. So, but this also did not help. It truly, people went out. They used the metros. They used the buses. They used Ubers and other means to get out of their homes. And as of today, every day there is a new law. They are implementing new law, but people are not following because they are already tired of this. And for that reason, the pandemic, this coronavirus pandemic, is spreading everywhere. And also there is a political role in this, as it is in the United States, same way. Here as well, political, and the there is a friction between the governors, mayors, and the president of Brazil. Bolsonaro is very similar to Trump, and he follows exactly what Trump does. And for that reason, there is unfortunately for that, they cannot come to a final agreement about it. And as of diocese here, we are continuing, we are open. Our diocese is open, our diocese is operating. We come, I come, and our priests, we all come here every day. We use live stream for the Badaraks every Sunday, whether at this church here, or we have two churches, or the church in Osasco, which is 40 minutes away from São Paulo. We are in touch with our people. We call our people to find out how they are doing, and sometimes they call us to see if we are doing okay. People are here very, very friendly, very, very nice community we have. And meantime, so that I can keep the people and the church together, we started, our communication department started to publish, for example, special videos, educational videos, or religious videos, so that we can somehow keep the community more active through this program. We have also, of course, social department here in our diocese, and through social department, we were able just recently to distribute, for example, 125 boxes of goods for those who are in need. And I personally want to thank the chairman of our diocesan council, Nareg Berberian, and our vice chairman, Hagop Berekmezian, in our community, who have contributed towards this project. And because we do have some Armenians who are in need of, having food on their table. So, and with our chairman of the São Paulo committee, Dr. Dikran Kükçen, we coordinated and we distributed to those people, and they were extremely happy. We have other organizations also in Brazil who are doing the same thing as well. So basically, this is what we are doing, and I don't know if you have any other questions. Yes. I would be happy to respond.
Sir Pazan, you mentioned your president, Jair Bolsonaro, and you compared him to Donald Trump. And yes. I read very recently that when he was asked to do something about coronavirus pandemic, he says, so what? What do you want me to do? It's a very famous quote of your president, but I guess we expect a lot from our presidents and our primates, and there's so much we can do as human beings. My question to you, Sir Pazan, is when we speak about the diocese of the Armenian Church in Brazil, does this cover other South American, Latin American countries, or do we have other archdioceses? I'm not very clear. Could you tell us under what other communities are under your jurisdiction?
Sure. When I say the Diocese of Brazil, we mean only Brazil. Oh. In Brazil, we have close to 35,000 Armenians. Mm-hmm. We have a small community in Rio de Janeiro, but very, very small, maybe like 25 families live in Rio. But most of the Armenians are in São Paulo. In Argentina, there is another diocese, which is a separate diocese. And also we have a diocese in Uruguay. Mm-hmm. So there are 3 dioceses in South America. Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you need, Sir Pazan? We have here an organization of doctors, APO. I'm sure you've heard of them, the Armenian American Health Professional Organization. Is there anything you need? Is there anything the community needs where we can lend support if possible?
As of now, I don't think medically we need anything, because we do have many doctors in our community as well who are helping. who work in a very prestigious hospitals in São Paulo, and they are helping as is necessary. Although these 2 months, only maybe I would say not more than 5-6 people died from the coronavirus, and basically those who died, they were old who died. Most of the Armenians are very careful. They are trying to be more careful. If there are cases that sometimes people, they don't say anything, they keep it to themselves. But as of today, thank God, I mean, not many people are infected, not many Armenians who are infected from this virus.
You know, you were elected primate of the Diocese of the Armenian Church of Brazil in March 2014, I believe.
Yes.
How did you handle the language, the culture, the barriers? It must have been a very great challenge. And how are you doing today in terms of the language and the culture?
Yeah, being in the United States for 25 years, serving in different countries, yes. It was, at the beginning, it was very difficult because not knowing the language, that limits you to do some things in the community, because you need to speak the language in order to be able to relate with people, to visit them, or to talk to them, or to even organize events at the diocese. So it took me a few years to get adjusted to Brazil. At the beginning, it was very difficult, but later on, little by little, I was able to adjust, and people are very hospitable. The Brazilian Armenians, very hospitable, very respectful towards the clergy, and also very friendly. They are people that they don't interfere in church business, but they are interested in knowing what's going on in the church, and also they are interested with the programs that I introduced, because I came from this one of the most organized dioceses in the world, and I brought that experience to Brazil. And I'm using those experiences today here, and it's being accepted very well in the community here.
So, Pazan, let me just say once again, it's really exciting to connect with you. You are stationed in Brazil today, and it's a great honor. Your eloquence and your passion and your service to the church is well known to me, to us. Is there anything else in closing?
Well, again, I thank you for this opportunity to have this conversation together. And again, I wish you and your program much success. God bless you, and God bless your mission. And it's an important mission. And God bless Armenian Church and Armenia and Artsakh.
Aslan çok nagan Sir Pazan. Thank you again.
You're welcome.